Hey guys, Jimmy Bremner, Dexter the boy, CTOA, we're on the urban trail. Okay, so I'm going to catch up from what we talked about last week. We talked about footwear, and so I'm going to try to move from like the ground up, okay? So like what kind, like you footwear on, but what kind of socks? Typically I wear two types of socks. I wear either a sock like this. It's a Polypro sock, and they're actually made for diabetics, but the thing is that they're really loose on your feet and they don't tighten up, and they don't you forget you have them on. So I really like these. If I'm going to do a lot of walking up and down hills and such, I wear a compression sock, and they come up to just about to my knee. And you'd be surprised at how much more energy you seem to have at the end of the day wearing these opposed to any other type of sock. And of course, I've had my sandals on, have bare feet, and that's pretty much, the socks I wear. So the next thing is, like, what kind of bag are you going to carry? You're going away for 2 to 3 weeks, right? Maybe you're going to Europe, okay? And when I go to Europe, I see 3 types of people, and I've done this before, talked about this before. You see the people with the luggage on wheels that are like, refrigerators that they're carrying around, rolling around. I don't understand that, why you'd carry that amount of stress with you. And the next one is the usually like 17 to 30 years of age, and they have like the pack will be stacked up above their head with a sleeping roll and canteens hanging off of it, air mattresses. It's unbelievable the amount of weight that they're carrying. So that said, then what I do, I can get along for 3 weeks or better with a shoulder bag like this. You'll notice in the videos that I do, everything I wear, okay, it's wash and wear, okay, and can be converted. These can go into shorts from long pants. You wash them, right? And then you hang them out. They're dry in no time at all, and they look great, and you can put them back on and go again. So typically I have 2 sets of clothes, okay, like this, and I change them in and out, and they pack down so small you can't believe it, okay? Then, like, if it's typically when I go to Germany, it's February, okay? And it's kind of like here, but I gotta be honest with you, it's a little milder there. And all I need, right, is a couple things. You want to have a poncho, okay? And you want to have rain gear, all right? And with that, and one of these jackets, the down jackets, right, then I can make like the size of a softball. You can have enough clothing and be warm and dry. It's too easy, okay? And if you wanted, like say you wanted to camp out, if you have your poncho and the whoopee or the poncho liner, you're good. You don't need all this stuff. And if you have a bivy, okay, this Gore-Tex bivy, you're good. You could sleep in a puddle in that thing. So I'm not getting like why you would make, if you've never lost luggage, I'm telling you, it's a nightmare, okay? So when my carry-on bag, I've got everything I need in it. I always have compression straps so I can tie it down, fit it in that bin, and get it in the overhead or underneath the seat in front of me. And anything else I need on the other end, toiletries, what have you, there's dollar stores all over the world, okay? And that's where I pick up that stuff should I need it, okay? So I'm really not understanding why people are trying to make things more difficult than it is. And you know what's funny is, as you get older, you start to jettison all this junk that you don't need. Okay, so what kind of pack would I carry? I've gone over this before. Okay, U.S. military 3-day assault pack. Okay, maybe you don't want the cam. They come in OD green and black. You just have to look around for it. And if you can't fit everything you need in this pack for a couple of weeks, I can't help you, okay? I'm not getting it, right? You just don't need all of this extra baggage. And if you needed to carry more, you have the sustainment pouches that go on the side of it, all right? And you've got your canteen carrier, right? So you got everything I need. I got my stove, everything in here if I need it. And it all fits into that nice little package. And inside there, I would put my shoulder bag, so when I do a day out type of thing, I don't have to carry the big pack with me. You don't really need. This is a one-man bivvy, okay? This is like a little tent. And I can take this with me. Look how small that is, right? So, you know, you do what you like to do, but again, I can't imagine like moving through train stations and airports and buses with this pack that's made, you know, probably like 100 liters, crammed jam full of stuff. I don't know how you do it. I really don't know how you do it. And I like to be light and mobile and carry just what I need. Like I said, if there's something I need on the other end, I'll find it, I'll do without. And you know, the money you save, like when you go to some of these outfitter stores, the price that you're paying for a backpack is absolutely outrageous. I'm telling you, go to Army Surplus. The military spec is the highest spec in the world. Okay, you can't beat it. There's no other brand, nothing that can beat something that was built for the military. And you'll get it at such a discounted price, you won't believe it. And maybe not the color you like or what have you, but I'll tell you, it'll last you a lifetime and you'll never ever have to replace it or fix it or what have you. These packs that are so nylon and like they're ultra lightweight, you scrape up against one thing and it's going to tear open. And then, you know, buy once, cry once type of thing, right? So that said, that's all I've got really today. Dexter's over here now looking, I don't know what he sees. I think he sees a rabbit. But anyways, like I said, we're going to keep trying to bring you these videos as best we can once a week. And I'll try and again, some good questions came in from the last video. Warren asked me what's in my, in my shoulder bag, right? My, again, military surplus shoulder bag. I'll show you that next time. But basically, again, I take only what's necessary. I put it in that bag, and I can go out and I can stay outside for 24, 48 hours in a small shoulder bag. You know, I try and like minimalize the amount of junk that you're carrying around. There's really not a lot that you really need, you know. So that said, thank you as always for watching all the time. Again, I'm going to move on as we talk more and more about these things. Again, cold weather, I still wear this type of clothing, but I have a base layer, a polypro base layer, and then you layer out and you'll be fine. So again, thank you so much for watching all the time. It's Jimmy Bremner, Dexter the boy, CTOA, Urban Trail, and I'm out.